Oh my God, no has a move for asem. As one so proje, me de ebe som se kase ewo efidie eso. And some do so pa na de edimu akotene ebi ene se. Ene omampani abedie chire akwakopie mu ewo ahafo ano enam so ni na efa fo megudie kwan a yebefo so etu wonom akopa dwumadie eho entoma foforo kra ewo honom na eye enkran ena afi kumase kwantempon eso ye kase akwanhie bi esinam so ema nipa bako atwa nananom ewo enhie do ene ye emrahye bedwomu chiame so mpanifo abonidin apaw no se eye Russia ene Ukraine ntokwa so no wonom apaw no se wombra na wonfa ne nan besi fom na wonhwe ho sankaye enkase beye na asomdwe betumi afa ne ntoma pa efra ewo aman mienu entem ensem bi ka wani mu afofo bi eka ho ene yaboa no ewie yi premtobere mu ye de besom se kase ewo efidie eso kenkanfo ene wie efiada de hye konkron efia boafo adepa yenton krambreto na ensem no ntwemu ento aso. Yensai emo akwa babiem Africa me ho na kasebo ni nchemu memfa emo ye hyase na ye kopie mu ewo kumase asante mantemu endra de esi wo ho na enye enika kora ni na eye kumase China City Mall bi ewo honom ejabra ni to mu nam so emma ejapade ene dan ni na ehye pese dwurebe na enumu ena Ghana National Fire Service adwumako a wonom kopie honom a wobo aye meja no wonom tumi edum no wode atudwa watwe se fire hydrant ewo honom ebeboa ama se eja no anka wono betumi akwakra no na wono maso ano ntem no wo se ebi eni ho eno enam so amana kwakoya rehosempa ewo kumase
adwumakuo no ekyerese wonom anya akọsa akwanhia esi wosa kwan no eso eno ena beye sima du entamo wonom timi ekopie mu ewo na eno enam so ema wonom ehweye ema wonom po a na aka ehyen wo mbo homode papa eyi wonom ede wonom kopie mu ewo Enyuase Government Hospital a wonom ekwakwaje ayahwe nanso na kyerei ena wonom enya ne ntiyese baako atonananom ensedo a eno ti no wonom de emunu kopie mu hospital no mortuary a wonum ebo ho ban na wo trese ahyan mienu ena wonum enya sa akwanhie ewo kwan no eso a enunti Ghana Posi adwumakuo no ensoso bo homode papa ekopie mu ewo ho ekokohweye ediye etuye ni nyina emu no odumja adwumakuo no etrese sa ahyan mienu kwan efa so a ekasie ne namtoma sa akwanhia no ebaye no.
Major one is the traffic. You see, because of the situation, all eyes was on this area, so people are moving from far to come and see what was going on. Because of that, the traffic was not easy in the town. It makes our work very tedious, very hard for us, because access to this place was very hard, but we were able to at least come in time to hold the fire. And I can boldly tell you, if you have even visited this place before, you realize that the kind of things that they sold here, most of them were highly combustible materials. Highly combustible materials. That helps the spread of the fire become very fast, because the time that we received the call around 3:20 whereabout, and we arrived here around 3:30. When we got here, the whole building was engulfed with the fire. Everything, including the content. So you just imagine the kind of product they sell. So it contributes the spread of the fire very fast. That one there, so far as we have now started, the investigation began yesterday. It began yesterday. And we are still on it. So I cannot say anything about it unless we have got what we are looking for. Because when something happens, people will say a whole lot of things. Some people will attribute to so many things, but it's up to us. After getting what the information that we are looking for, then we sit down and analyze per the physical investigation that we would do on the grounds, then we can determine to tell you that this is the. You know Ghanaians' life. So far as the thing has not happened to him or her, whatever you say, some of them will take it serious. Others will take, don't mind them. They are here. But all the same, we are doing our best. We will continue to educate the public. We will do it. We will move house to house. Now, as I'm speaking to you now, we are from the market. We have market fire team supported by the newly recruited YE, the fire assistants, and we are moving from house to house, market to market, shop to shop, because we are getting to the dry season. And we don't want any occurrence of fire that will be a major like what we have experienced.
Ebusuafo madawoma emfoni a yedi ka hweye no eye akwanhye bi a esi ewo enkran kumase kwantempon no eso efa eye Toyota Hilux enafe trailer bi a wonom eka banchire ni a enam so ma enei enipa baako nam sa akwanhye no so ato nananom ewo nsiedo a enipa bebre so afemu eprepra emodin ene ye kasa yi wonom ede sa nipa no akakopie mu ewa ya sabia woje ayahwe.
Wodumja adwumakuo no atwerese wonum anya akosa akwanhia asi wosa kwan no eso eno ena beye sima du entamo wonum timi ekopie mu ewo na eno enam so ema wonum ahweye ema wonum po a na aka ehyen mo mbo homode papa eyi wonum ede wonum kopie mu ewo Enyuase government hospital a wonum ekwakoji ayahwe nanso na chire ena wonum enya nentiyese baako atonananum ensedo a eno ti no wonum de emunu kopie mu ewo hospital no mortuary a wonum ebo ho ban na wo trese ahyan mienu ena wonum enya sa akwanhie ewo kwan no eso a enunti Ghana Posi adwumakuo no ensoso bo homode papa ekopie mu ewo ho ekokohweye ediye etuye ni nyina emu no wodumja adwumakuo no trese sa ahyan mienu kwan efa so a ekasie ne namtoma sa akwanhia no ebaye no wonum ye hwehwemu edi afam. Wodumja
yetwa ensem no eso na de ni atwemu ensefofo mu aye kwakopie mu ewo ahafo ano enei omampani abedi chire Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajima wodineni atwemu ewo ni na efafo magudie etu a yetu ewo Ghana mu aha enam so ema wonom akwakopa odwumedie ho entoma eno eye New Mount ahafo ano mine ni na eye fo magudie etu kwan ye befa so yetu no ena fe kwan pa ye betumi etu ni na Ghana enya so emfaso na ne kasa mu ene wode atodwa watcho se afie twemi Ghana enya mfaso edififo magudie etu no so.
This mine is now projected to create jobs, stimulate local enterprise, catalyze regional development. It should strengthen value chains, whether transport and hospitality or supplies and services, and help transform Ahafo to a modern model of growth. We must also turn to value addition. Ghana's mining economy has often been limited to the pit. We should ship and process goods out of the country. When we continue to do that, we export jobs, we export technology, and we export opportunity. Our vision is to bring Ghana's potential for mineral-based industrialization into Ghana.
Mampeni abedi echire ano esiye no ena soafo a wohwe nsase ene wobo ade ne paso ononyamfo Emmanuel Kofi Amabu a ensudi we eto aso.
We cannot ignore the dark shadow that has cast by illegal mining, or galamsey as we call it. We cannot. We face a dire situation. Forests decimated, water bodies poisoned, and our mineral wealth smuggled away. This has left behind a trail of environmental destruction, health crisis, and plummeting agricultural production. Thankfully, this new government, led by His Excellency President Mahama, is focused and resolute. We have rolled up our sleeves. Over the past 10 months, we have tightened our laws and strengthened our enforcement, pursued technological innovation, and launch restorative programs like the Blue Water Initiative and the Tree for Life Initiative.
Yera Kasie Ejabin ena woye special prosecutor na wa friends and trofo enhyiemu de na se ena wode ato Ghana fo ina enimu se ene waye nhwehwemu pa afa eye government officials bia wonom etwemu kɔ ena afa oso afa kane no na wo hwe Ghana yesikasem so onwuyanfo Kennedy Ofowi ata na ne hwehwemu a waye ni ina no enche wode kwadu awodo eba bobɔ sampanifo enuti November bosumia edaye nimu ya echena ye hya asie wode kwadu no eba bobɔ sa empanifo yi.
Persons with various corruption and corruption-related offenses before the end of November 2025. 1. Kenneth Nanayao Oforiatta, former Minister of Finance. 2. Ernest Akori, chef de cabinet to Kenneth Nanayao Oforiatta as Minister of Finance. 3. Emmanuel Kofinti, former Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authority. 4. Amishadai Owusu-Amwa, former Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authority. 5. Isaac Krenzel, former Commissioner of the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority and General Manager of Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited. 6. Kwejo Damwa, former Commissioner of the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority and Member of Parliament for German South constituency. As part of the process, the OSP will seek to recover the financial loss caused to the Republic from the persons listed above.
Yeko ensemfofo emu na nansentem na beto dwase hotels ahodro bia eye abaidia eno ehye senetefo ensa ekomekoye sempenifo pese wonom efekoti kwan bi so na wonom eton sa hotels ni na no ena endei openipa wono ena woye Director General wada Social Security and National Insurance Trust the Trinitia kind of snakes or requesti bini edi atu just debi de koso eni akeka ni atesam ni na no enye nokure enye ade snakes eba beton hotels ahodro eya aban dia anase eye snake for no ede ni Ghana for enmo sansam ni na entungu.
We are saying that for some of the hotels there is absolutely no need to sell down. Whether we want to sell 2%, 5%, 20%, there is absolutely no need for that. Like Labadi. Labadi would continue to be 100% owned by Senate because we believe that will continue to generate better returns that way for our portfolio. Then there are the likes of Elmina, La Palm, that would require significant capital outlays. For those ones, partnerships become important. It becomes important because this hotel requires redevelopment. We believe for this hotel to get to where we want it to be, we need partners who are deep in the hospitality industry, who can help us scale up this hotel. And the negotiations are at the very initial stages, and we'll definitely keep the media and our stakeholders involved in any decision we make. But rest assured, we have no plan to sell any of our hotels.
Uguso ehwe ewia Premtobere Kasie na fie dey ewo Nsania television ye chiakwan ewo kasoa yinya na kwantempo no so Antimesi Junction eho na ebuto ye de ensami ebro ye to so na de ani ahwemu emrahyebedo fie na emrahyebedo mu chiame Yewura Alban Sumana Kingsford Backbin enei empenifo abonidin se wombeye member anka eye Interparliamentary Union IPU Task Force ehu se na entokobrania ama na homene so ewo Ukraine and afe Russia mino entem no wonu betumi enya nkasa ho and afe eye asomdwe ho nsem wonu betumi aka se beye na amanmienu asomdwe betumi edihene ewo wontem.
Chiamehino Omrahyebedo Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin San appointment ya waye IPU president ena esi sudia wa fasa akonya no eso abo speaker abaso papa say watimi aboama emudie a ekura no wadi nunie na afensu no wanye enhwehwanimu anye yi mu bia amfanfa sansemi eho a wono de wogidi se sana monto a wotu no ebeboy papa na won krata speaker tintim so ede ebae no wahye task force ya watie afa secretary general adema IPU Martin Chingon afasa akonya no so twese wohwe eye speaker anamonto watuo wehwese asumdwe ebeba no a wogidi papa ewonimu sai bibia ebekonkan na IPU task force March bosum ni mu wa fimpinu ne aduonu mienu ena ayete womo a wonum ebehwese wonum bedi nkita ho ede afa no ahye bedwafo wonum ewo Ukraine ena afa Russia no wonum behwedi sa woso natimi aboama aman mienu wonum anom asumdwe eboa ano na wo twese efisa abre a wonum ete sa task force no meetings beye dumiensa ena akoso a wonum entemu a we no mission efi Kiev ene Moscow en wonum be hia mo July bosum ni mu wa fimpinu ni aduonu mienu mu en wonum edi sankita ho no hwe kwane a won be fa so aboa na afensu consultation be koso e wo Ukraine ena afa Russia wonum delegation ya wonum etu ya fi IPU assembly no wonum be hwe ma womudi atuye na won krata aba no task force trust wonum be koso abua ahwe ma kitahudie akoso papa ewo saa man mienu entamo ma sede beya wonum ahwe nim sa sumdwe ebeba no eno atimi akoso toten speaker tremu won krata wode aba montin mu say task force wonum ayen satraye ewa na monto wonum etuo efa eye asumdwe pese eba aman mienu entamo afensu won behwe say international peace negotiator ana afi wonu mebehwe aboa ma bibia akoso tote ne so no wonu so besi agina ye ni nyina mu no speaker se wo hwe nim se wo sa na monto wonu so atuo no ebebo papa mankita hudi a ekoso e wa man mienu ntam no bibia akoso tote se de be na asumdwe wonu ehwe nim no wonu ensa ebetimi aka
Owura Asmond eye openipa wono na woye deputy chief executive officer eda National Food Buffer Stock Company yetwanitia eka no NAFCO ejumekuo no ano na encheye na aban eyi sikatwitwiridie edema wonom se wonfa mo nnuane na afa enyoma ahodo ho bra ewo natenaye na eno na openidi atodwa wotwe se woda aban ase papa nani so esanse aban ayebi na mmom so no de wokan na se obesre aban se sika na weyi no enya ebetumi aso de wono pese wode ye nanu ti wosre aban se one sign for 100 Ghana cedis eno no eye million 100 million Ghana cedis en sign for so won so se be ye na won dwumadie no ebetumi esipi na esita
Wosa woye chura ekoswe Kenya Post for the abetudwa se nipa mienu na afamu ahwe wonum enkwa na mu pinche ekoso wo ne Tanzania Post for entamo wonma eye woye chura ebo aban kwadu se kemmenke bia wonum ewo Tanzania man no emu no asaban no etoto na se afa position leader wo ho wonum ede na to afiase.
I'm happy to announce this afternoon that the Minister for Agriculture has agreed that he would be discussing with Cabinet on an urgent need for additional release of funding of about 100 million again on incremental basis, so that we'll be able to mop up the additional surpluses that are on the market. This time we want to do the approach differently. You would recall that the complaints are coming from different sectors of the country. There's the coastal, Volta and coastal belts. There's the Ashanti and Middle belts, and then there's the Northern Enclave. All these belts have active farmers. So the plan is to make sure whatever intervention government is seeking to roll out targets these smallholder farmers or generally household farmers. These farmers are appealing or have appealed to government to come and mop up. On the basis of that cry, the minister asked the Producer Price Determination Committee of NAFCO to quickly assemble and determine the price for paddy rice. I'm happy to announce that following extensive deliberations by the committee has recommended paddy rice price per kilo at 5 cedis per kilo. What that means is that this would be a floor price to the farmer. That is to say that no aggregator, if is working for NAFCO or for the government of Ghana, would be allowed to buy paddy rice below 5 cedis per kilo.
Ashafo madaroma yeba home kase bo no so abate yeba amanane nsem aye krado ye de beto aso.
The heat is everywhere. We are all tired and drained. Our faces are weary. The day feels endless, and life feels heavy. Then it happens. In a world that never stops, discover the refreshment that wakes you up. One sip and everything changes. Wake up with pure hydration. This is Aquawilla. Great taste, truly satisfying.
Yeah, me know yeah Islam in perspective jumedie ewo ITV so. Mami nka wa ni gisem bia. Ansampa wote no wo Islam in perspective jumedie so no. Alhaji Ibrahim Bonso Adaroma waboabo ani nyina no e de aye book bia watu din the mercy of God. Mercy of God mu no ye wo 84 topics. Nanso mercy of God enwoma ba ko bia wo befa no. Ubenya ensemti ana topics miensa enewom. Mercy of God mume baako bia eye 9 CDs. Why the mercy of God mume enchemu miensa. First package no eye 10 different books 30 topics enewom. Watete so adeje 70 CDs. Mercy of God package etoso mienu nso eye 10 different books and also 30 topics ewom. And also watete so adeje 70 CDs. Of a third package also 8 different books and a womb into 24 topics and a womb. And also watete so added the 56 CDs. Nanso engume emu ba ku biara a wo beto no 9 kwankyere papa. Kwankyere papa.
Edi eni atwemu amanane ensem emu na ye kwakopie mu ewo Tanzania man no emu na eneyi wonom atowaba eyi upenipa wo ba bede wano se mampeni enafei emrahye bedweni na abato no ensunsuaso ebaye no na owura anasa baya ne din ede Samia Suluhu Hassan wono ena wedi nkunim se mampeni a yabo ne din se wono na wo ba bedi man no eso na no ena abato ensunsuaso beto odwape emebunu ene adehya wonom ewo Tanzania chose debi wonom tiasende entiase china nam so ma wode oye kyekese pa ahyehye so ewo ho ne japade ene enwoma hodro de wonom asaibi
Wosa wo ye chura ekosue Kenya Post for the abeto dwa se nipa mienu na afamu ahwe wonom enkwa na mu pinche ekoso wo mu ne Tanzania Post for entamu wonom eye wo ye chue ebo aban kwadu se kemno nke bia wonom ewo wo Tanzania man no emu no asaban no etoto na se afenso opposition leader wo ho wonom ede na to afiase a afe ba ko so eka ho so kra no wonom ahwe a disqualify no afi election ekoso ewo ho no emu eno nam so a entimi amoama nkunimdi a wonom ehwehwe no wo nsa enka no na abre wonom ekuro a mannei wonom re sa wo ye kyerɛ no ahyehye so a na wo se wo hwe abato no nsunsuanso a ebae a wo hunu se ankoyie kra esanse Samia one de oji say eba southwestern famu awa bato course no a wonu di nkunim a ekra no 95% en wonyaye nanso awi echeke ka ne omasiani a na wonu mkyerese wadi ntwo wote ase a enye ohunu say kululu bi ekoso ewo abato no emu European Union mrahye bedwafo ade ato empenfo ne nsa sa abato course ohunu say election fraud bi ekoso a enu nti no wo hunu say enkoye kokra na abato a ekoso yi ama wo position na chitafo any post dia rentam so a anya sam ketwa
Kasie bono esi ha ena brebe me kwan ma ewie Premtobere kasie me de beso mo no medini na esi me da wase sa brena bibia no nya adaje nya abotre etna wo TV ho me de nsam no ebeso me enwumre no sia bremu ye besa e de kasie bo foforo aba wa kwa medin afia boafo adepa yama mo ene hwe ene tia adeshi yakra